Coach Keaton, in his first season as the Clark Atlanta head football coach, took that team to highs that no one ever expected them to go. They were able to play for the SIAC championship game, in which that was a game that they had not played in over 30 years. Even though they came up short against Miles College in that game, 26-53, that game still stings a little bit more than what someone could ever imagine, because you know what? Coach Keaton had that team prepared to get out there and compete to avenge the loss that they had took from Miles College earlier in the season. Well, you know what? One thing for certain is this. Coach Keaton ain't going to let them guys forget exactly what they went through, how they came up short, and what they need to do to make sure they get back to where they were. And for them to have the opportunity to feel that sweet feeling over themselves once they win that SIAC championship. But it all starts in week 0. It starts in week 0. They got Valdosta State. Yes, they got Valdosta State in the week 0 game. But you know what? We got to talk about how we got to this point. Because Clark Atlanta University is embarking on something that I don't think many people are paying close attention to. So let's go ahead and get on in this thing right now. Because your favorite coach got to go ahead and give it to you. So y'all tune in, tap in, tell a friend. Y'all know what time it is. This is your favorite coach back at it again. 10 toes down, about to tell you how it all went down. This is Tomorrow Leader Sports Network with your host, Coach Walker. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you get all upcoming videos. For all my leaders out there, welcome back. Y'all know the drill. Y'all know the routine. If you haven't done so already, please like, comment, and share these videos, and tap in a friend or two and tell them to come on in. It's nothing positive vibes. We're just having a good time talking about HBCU sports. And don't forget, you can follow us on all social media platforms. The links are listed down below in the description. So without further ado, we're going to jump on in this thing. Coach, you over there amped up, buddy. What you got going on with this thing? Listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now. Albany State beat Fort Valley State in the Fountain City Classic 20-15 in 2024, that gave Clark Atlanta University the opportunity to play against Miles College for a second time. This time it was playing for it all, the SIAC championship game. And Miles College went out there and they gave it to Clark Atlanta in this game. I mean, they just gave it to them like they did in the first game, which they beat them 28-49. But the funny thing was, it wasn't how they lost the game. It was the way that they lost the game. You got folks on the sideline. You're arguing with everybody. You're not paying attention to the details that you need to pay attention to out there on the field. You're not doing all of the necessary things that the coaches have coached you up and got you prepared for all season long in order for you to get to this point to where you can go out there and fulfill your destiny. You want to go ahead and grasp the opportunity when you're playing for a championship. You don't want to let it slip through your hands like sand, because guess what? When it go through your hands like sand, you're trying to catch it and you're just not going to catch it all. You're not going to catch it all. And in this instance, that is something that happened. And I mean, they forgot to pay close attention to what was going on. Even Coach said it himself. He said it himself in his post-game speech to the team. Listen to what Coach Keaton had to say to the guys once the game was over.
We are now becoming a championship program. You got to take the good with the bad. I know it hurt, but you had 60 minutes. Regardless of what it was, just know you got 60. Just like when you want the 30, I told you. Everybody want their 30. You had 60. You do not have to have with no one just because you lost. You stand by the road and you wave as the winners go by. You will have another opportunity if you handle this correctly. You will have another opportunity. Some of y'all need to fix your attitude. Some of y'all need to understand what it takes to be a champ. I'm still proud of y'all. I'm still proud of y'all. I think every coach is still proud of us. Times that we could have given up. Hell yeah. And we still fought. Don't you dare hang your fucking head because you lost the game. You fight back, you will live with you for 360 days, 365. When you go to the weight room, when you go everywhere you go, you'll see how bad you got beat. I made sure we took a picture. I'm going to post it everywhere. So you'll remember how hard you got to work to become a champ. You can't let the referees get it. You can't let the coaches get it. It's got to be about players on that time.
Now, if you don't understand where Coach Keaton is coming from with that conversation right there, you need to go ahead and take your equipment off and just go ahead and leave the locker room right now. I'm just going to be real with you. Because There's so much to unpack. If you didn't pay attention to exactly everything that Coach Keaton said during that whole conversation, you missed out on something so great that he gave you the keys. He gave you all of the things necessary for you to get out there this season and be successful. And it all starts with the off season. Getting out there, making sure you're preparing yourself. You're learning the keys. You're studying your plays. You're making sure that you got everything intact so that when you get out there on the field and you're playing against your different opponents, you understand the keys that he's given to you to unlock the door to your success. See, everybody don't pay attention to all of that. See, details is everything. You know, coaches can give players details and have them understand exactly what it is that they need to do. And a lot of times players think because of their God-given talent, they can just say, screw all of that. We're going to throw it out the window. We're going to go this direction because I believe in what I'm able to accomplish. But you got to understand one thing. Team, T-E-A-M, not I, not T-I-M, not time. It's team, T-E-A-M. And with team, together, everyone achieves more. There you go. That's your acronym right there. And if you're not willing to go ahead and dig the ditch with your fellow brother that's standing next to you, we got a problem. Because when you look back at that 2024 season, you thought when you beat Bethune-Cookman 38-37, y'all put the world on notice of that little school over there in Atlanta, Georgia, Clark Atlanta University. Y'all thought y'all put people on notice then. Boy, y'all have had this thing set on fire. Like, wait a minute, you got a D2 school coming into the state of Florida, and they beating up on teams in Florida like that, or giving teams in Florida the business like that? Yes. The first year head coach that came in from another SIAC program comes in this thing and get the ball rolling, where now you guys are put in position for you to get out there and win games. You got the athletes and the talent on the field. You got the coaching staff that's out there that's just give you all the necessary tools that you need to be successful. Do you understand what you had your hands on? I don't think a lot of people really get that part. Because sometimes we get so caught up in, you know, hey, what they not showing me the love. They not giving me this. I'm not getting that. I'm not feeling this. I'm not feeling that. And sometimes we feel like we're a little bit bigger than what's really going on, which is the program. Because again, I just said team. Together, everyone achieves more. See, everybody can achieve more, and we can all get all the love and the extra sunshine that we need from all of the people that's around us, that's looking in, trying to see exactly what's going on. Because you got to understand, when you're winning, it becomes infectious. Everybody want to be around you. It's like that. It's like that Baccarat cologne. You know, it smells real good. The women smelling you up the hallway. You ain't even got in their presence yet because they smell what? A winner. You smelling a winner. And that's what Coach Keaton is over there at Clark Atlanta building right now, is a winner. And I can't take nothing away from the other head coach over there at Morehouse, because you know what? He over there, Coach Mathis, he over there doing the daggone thing too. He putting it together. They putting that thing together so tough that they had to go ahead and get it on during the springtime season when you got Clark Atlanta versus Morehouse. Oh yeah. They wanted to go ahead and clack against, they wanted to click-clack against somebody else other than themselves during the spring. Get them a spring game in so they can get some type of evaluation of the talent that they have out there on the field. Why? Because they look at the daggone cup compete. So understand one thing. Your coach, Coach Keaton, over there in your program, he's there trying to show y'all exactly what it is, exactly what it feels like to get there. You got to taste. Got to taste. But this is what I want y'all to understand before y'all get dressed, before y'all put that tape on, before you put on your drip, before you get out there, you know, you get your swag going when you're ready to get out there and crack some ass out there on the field. I want y'all to understand one thing. Do you understand the assignment? Do you understand that assignment for you to get out there, handle your business, and make sure you walk away with the W? Do you understand the assignment? Because if you don't understand the assignment, guess what? It's all for nothing. It's all for naught. Right now, you guys are preparing to play against Valdosta State. Week 0 game. And then you got Florida Memorial after that. So we ain't going to look to Florida Memorial just yet. But we're going to look at Valdosta State, game 1. I believe you guys are playing in Birmingham, Legion Field. You got your athletes there. Oh, y'all got some athletes over there. Y'all got some Panthers over there caged up that, you know, coach ain't let hit. Shh. He ain't letting anybody know what time it is just yet. But I do know y'all got one Panther that's coming back. He had to step away for a minute and see what was going on. Decide, you know what? This ain't for me. I need to go back home where I need to be. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Armand Harris is coming back to CAU. If you don't know that already, it's out there on social media. But you got to give Coach Keaton and the coaching staff over there at Clark Atlanta University, you got to give them the props for what they got going on. Because this is a man that came in with belief. Belief in his ability, belief in the athletes, belief in the program, belief in the AD, belief in the university to make sure that they were able to put something together that was able to go out there and compete. Remember now, let me take you back one more time. They were down against Bethune-Cookman 28-7 at the end of the first quarter. They were down 34-14 at the half. Now let this sink in for a second. Clark Atlanta, Division II football team, allowed the FCS Division I program, Division I AA program. They only allowed them to score 3 points in the second half. If that ain't belief, I don't know what it is. Who sparked that flame over there on that team? Who was that one player that stood up and said, hey, man, let's make a play? Who was that one player that got everybody else to understand that they believed in what was going on? Is it you? Who is it going to be this season that's going to ring the bell and say, hey, we got to get back in this thing. We got to go. Because I think that was that one thing that was being missed out there on that field against Miles College last year. Yeah, I know you're like, Coach, why you keep bringing up Miles College? Okay, we lost. Because sometimes you got to feel it. I want to know, do you really feel it? Did the furnace in your heart turn up? Did it turn up even higher than what it was before when you went out there and played that game? Because right now you should be sitting there saying, you know what, I'm ready to crack me somebody's head wide open. I'm ready to crack me a head wide open right now. So we get out there on that field, I'm ready to let this thing fly. Because we got to go ahead and get us some get back. And even though you're starting out your first couple of games against teams that's not in the conference, you still want to make sure you got your daggone good record. Build off of it every week. Build them weeks up, as everybody been saying as of late. Have you built your weeks up? Are you ready to go get it? Your Coach Keaton ready to go get it. He's going to make sure y'all ready to go get it. He's going to make sure you're prepared along with the rest of the Panthers football coaches. What you going to do? I'm just trying to find out. Because, hey, y'all see who's sitting on my shoulder? Yeah. Woo-hoo. I miss me some AUC football. And now y'all bringing that passion and that grit back to it once again. Because see, remember, y'all was 0-10 in 2023. First year coach take y'all 7-3. Was it 7-3-1? Into the SIAC championship. They got you ranked to come in second. They got a team that's ahead of you that played in the SIAC championship 2 years ago. And guess what? They built it down there too. So it's going to be a war every week trying to see who's going to be ready. And my $1 million question is, are y'all going to be ready? So y'all stand tall. Listen to your coach. Clark Atlanta fans, make sure y'all get out there to them games, go support. AUC fans, get out there to them games, make sure you go support. Hey, don't back off of them now. Give them your support. They showing y'all they ready to ball. Fill them stands up. Let these folks know daggone Clark Atlanta got something they building on down there. Fill them stands up for Morehouse College, letting them folks know they got something that they building on down there. It's time to go to work. Football season is here. Coach Keaton, are you ready, Coach? That's all I want to know. Are you ready? Because like I said before, when I saw you this spring, the last thing I said to you before I walked off that field, I said, remember that conversation that we had at the SIAC media day when you was at your previous school? And you sat there and said, if they give me the opportunity to get out here and get these players, these folks going to be in for a rude awakening. With daggone it, you showed us what you was able to do last season. This year, it's on you. And you know what? I think it's about time for these folks to hear from, like Baby said, y'all better put some respect on their name. Excuse me, he said some respect on their name. Clark Atlanta ready to go hunt. Y'all ready? Because like I said, SIAC football, it's time to turn this thing up. But hey, your favorite coach gonna go ahead and get up on out this thing. But until next time, be the one and lead.